morning, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. It's a nice cool day here in NorCal, albeit smoky. So it's a good day to make a nice loaf of bread. And today I'm going to be making what's called a Pullman loaf. And it uses a very specialized baking pan to bake it in. And you actually take the lid off and you put the bread inside, and it rises to make a perfectly square sandwich size loaf. Very elegant, and I've tried to make it before and failed, so I'm having another shot today. So glad to have you along. Let's talk about what's in the recipe. Here's what I have in the mixer. I've got, it's a little loud, I know. I got 4 cups of flour, 2 1/4 cups of yeast, 1 1.5 cups of warm milk, not hot, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 egg, and 4 teaspoons of butter. And I'm combining that all together in my KitchenAid mixer. And I'm going to stop that. Whenever you're combining your initial ingredients, you should always, once it comes together, turn off the mixer and let it stand for a couple minutes as the flour absorbs all the moisture in it. Okay, so I think it'll make a better rising dough. So, okay, so I'm going to turn this off for a few minutes, come back, start it up again. And when it's done its kneading process, which may take about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, I'll turn it off for another couple minutes and then knead it for 5 more minutes. I got this nice KitchenAid Professional 600, which is a pro model, which is great. And okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Notice how this is gradually starting to clean the sides of the bowl here, and that's what you like to see. You want to give plenty of kneading time and a few intervening periods of rest for your dough, okay? This is going to be a very soft dough. That has just been going about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and then remove it, form it into a ball. I have a nice rising bowl here. Because it's a little on the cool side today, I've turned on the oven to allow a little bit of heat so we can proof it in there. It's going to have to rise initially for 2 hours. Just giving it a good shaping here. It's nice and elastic. That's exactly what you want to see. Everything be combined really well, and it's not easy to tear it when you pull it. So forming that into a nice ball here. And I'm going to put it in my bowl here. I'm going to spray some Crisco pan release, which is the same as Pam, and pop this in here and let it rise for about 2 hours, okay? All right, it's in the bowl, nice and formed, nice and kneaded, and into a warm oven for about 2 hours. See you back here in a bit. This is about 1 hour into the rise. I want to loosen the plastic a little bit. I'm going to probably put a secondary sheet of plastic here to give a little more room for expansion, but it's already about increased about 75%. So I'm going to put another piece of plastic on, plastic wrap, and put her back in the oven for another hour. Hey, it's been about 2 hours for the first rise. I'm just going to fold the dough into itself and just turn it over and flatten it down. And now we're going to let it rise for about 1 hour. And the speed of rise should be much faster the second time. All right, welcome back everybody. It's been another hour or so, a total of 3 hours rising. 2 the first time and 1 the second. It's time to fit it into the Pullman loaf pan. Let me see where my container of flour is here. Can't lay my hand on it right now, but I do have the bag of flour here. So we're going to put some flour on the counter here. And we're going to try to shape this into an oblong and fit it into our container. I've gone ahead. I need to also remember to spray the lid too. We don't want it sticking to the top. Okay. And the lid is going to slide right on the top of this. So let's go ahead, take our plastic off. And I've had this in a warm water bath. It has not been warm today at all. So let's see if we can remove this without deflating a lot of it. And we want to kind of stretch it out like this and then drop it down on the counter. And we're going to fold it like a letter, 1/3. And then crease it over and seal it right down the middle there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead, so we got some nice surface tension on that. We're going to go ahead and lay that right into the bottom of the pan. I hope that's going to be enough to reach the top of it. So we've got another rise to go here. So I'm going to heat the oven up a little bit. I'm going to slide the top on and put it in the oven. I'm going to heat the oven about 100 degrees or so, and then let this rise for about 45 minutes and it'll be baking time. Pretty good. It's risen to within about 1 inch of the top, which is what you want to see. So we're going to go ahead and slide the cover on. And we have an oven set at 350 degrees. And we are going to bake this for about 40 minutes. See you in 40 minutes. How does that look? Pretty good, huh? There's the finished product removed from the pan over there, the Pullman loaf pan. And although it didn't come all the way up to the top, it's still a very handsome looking loaf. Beautifully done. Beautiful color to it, well baked, and I'm sure it is going to be delicious. So I'm going to wait a little while and show you guys. We'll cut a couple slices. Gone ahead and sliced a couple of slices, the end piece off, and you can slice this super thin. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look wonderful? There it is, a really nice sandwich bread loaf. I'm going to try a little taste of it. Nice crust on the outside. I'm one of those people that likes to heal. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up are always appreciated. And thanks for being in the kitchen today.